it's so ever changing because it's like, it depends on uh, what girls you have, how many girls you have in a week, but it's heartbreaking and it's fulfilling and it's, every emotion you can imagine.
And it's like all those emotions amplified.
But you also grow. It does become family. It becomes. It becomes very much that these kids. It's like raising your own. It gets to a point. It's like raising your own kids. You just love them the same as your own kids. Treat them like your own kids. And
It's a beautiful thing. It's a fun, exciting thing. It's not boring.
Well, what are some of the challenges you face as a dorm parent?
so I think one of the big challenges is when the ones who come back and really need attention that week because they've had a terrible weekend. It's hard to give that to them because everybody else wants the same amount. So.
For me, it's to be on top of everything that's going on in their home life that would affect their dorm life, their school life, getting them to open up, to be honest, keeping peace when there's a situation developing that is escalating, to de-escalate it as soon as possible. Goals for this are basically that they're happy and safe, and that when they go to sleep they feel good about themselves and about where they are.
You can't be bullheaded about the discipline. You have to have a lot more patience and understanding, and if you come across as aggressive, they're going to react.
When they kind of let go and show how much they appreciate you and care about you. If it's just a hug or a little card or whatever they make, it's just that you feel like you kind of broke through some of that hardness.
And seeing some of the spiritual growth in them, when they're doing devotions and they have a deeper understanding than what maybe they did last year, or when they start praying for their family to know Christ, that to me is amazing.
When I see God working in their lives, and I know it's there, it's powerful, the challenge is getting them to see it, getting them to see that God is working in their lives. That's the tricky part.
Well, it makes all the tiredness and everything worth it.
Yeah, it makes it worthwhile.
Because that's why we're here. We want them to know. We want them to know Christ. And we want them to not just say, "Okay, yeah, I know who He is." We want them to fall in love with Christ. And so when they start seeing God working in that understanding of who He is, it's just an amazing thing.
So what is life like for them on the reservation?
A lot of them were raised by grandparents, with mom and dads, or
great-grandparents.
yeah. There's a lot of addiction issues, and so that's. But the interesting thing I've found with the girls is no matter how bad it is at home, they still want to be home. Home family is so important. No matter how bad it is in their house, they want to be there.
What does a day in the dorm look like?
And we get them up about 6:45 first call.
First call means they don't have to actually get out of bed. They just need to be waking up. And then when he heads over for breakfast, then I go, and that's final call, and they have to get up.
Evening time, evening you pick them up from school, you bring them back, snack time, homework time.
We start dinner about 5-ish, usually.
Depending on what's going on, if there's extras, like basketball or something, and they do supper time and chores, and then we have some free time if it's watch a movie, if it's nice out, we go swimming, shower at 8, devotions at 8:30, and then we start getting ready for bed.
What does devotional time look like in the dorm?
Well, it varies. What we try to do, first of all, is piggyback on what happened at chapel. If Tim talked about a particular thing, I'll ask the boys if they remember what he talked about. But we also do real-world discussions about things that matter to them, about their life, and try to bring biblical facts and verses into it.
We have a couple different options for devotion, and about twice a week we'll just do worship songs. We're having like our youth group time on Wednesdays, so Wednesday would be another worship night. We've done a lot of different things, but here lately they received a donation of Bibles, so they each have their own Bible, and they'll get those out, and we've read about halfway through Daniel, I think, and then we've started Matthew, and I think we're finishing up chapter 5, and we'll just read 10 or 15 minutes and then discuss the passage that we read, what it means.
And Thursday is, we do a movie with them, but it has to be a Christian movie, which has been pretty interesting because it always brings up questions that they wouldn't normally ask or respond to. And kind of once they see it in the movie, it really triggers questions and stuff.
Do you think that you're making a difference in these boys' lives, changing their future?
Well, I'm my own worst critic, and I'm not, and I definitely am humble. So I don't know if I am, but I feel the fact that I keep having the same boys coming back every year, I must be doing something right. But at the end of the day, when I know that they're happy, then I know I'm doing something right. I want to do more. I hope I'm doing enough, but I want to do more.
So after devotion, they go and brush their teeth, get something to drink, or whatever they need to do before bed, and then as soon as they're in their room, they do what we've called, because I guess the dorm parents before us called it that highs and lows. What happened that was good that day and something that happened that was bad that day, or over the weekend. We do that also. And that opens up a lot of opportunities for some conversations with them, and some deeper conversations that maybe wouldn't happen otherwise.